Coming up from 63rd. Man, what's up? A lot of games going on with you. Your boy, Life Matone, A.L.O.T, A.L.O.T. With another live stream for y'all today, man. I just want to go ahead and give, go ahead and crank some Vaughn, man, before I start the stream. Shout out to my sis Taylor, man. She had me cranking some Vaughn yesterday in the car. So R.I.P. King Vaughn. Rest in peace, young King. Yes, sir. We might go into the but we about to get to it, man. Yo, what happened? That's when we get to the story time in a second, man. Wow. Yes, sir, man. So before I start the story, man, I want to thank y'all for watching, first of all. You know what I'm saying? I kind of delayed this one because this is kind of a tough one on me. It's kind of one of my craziest stories. I didn't want to bring out a story this quickly in the story time series, but it's like, man, I just want to thank God, bro, because without God, I won't be here, Slim. So I want to thank the Lord first, you know what I'm saying? Thank the Lord for another day, bro. I'm good. I ain't tripping. I'm blessed to be alive, bro. So, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I want to all glory to God, all glory to Almighty first. You know what I'm saying? If I continue. But what's up, bro? What's good? What's good? Spiritual Tupac of DC. What's up, bro? What's up, big bro? How you doing, man? One nation in the building. Another person in the building. We got 3 in the building. But yeah, man. So to give you the start of the story, this is almost a 7-year-old story here. This happened July 1st of 2014. I just turned 21 years old, as you see in the title. I'm 27 now, so it happened about 7 years ago. Just turned 21, you know what I'm saying? You living your best life. You just turned 21, you drinking, hanging with your friends. You know what 21-year-olds do, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get to it, bro. Be patient, bro. It's kind of like a long story. So I'm going to tell you what happened, how it happened, with some aftermath of it, you know what I'm saying? My recovery, all of that, bro. I'm gonna tell you all of that. So it's gonna be a long story. So happened July 1st of 2014. I was 21, and just came home from work. Work at a grocery store at the time. I came home. I'm saying kind of tired, whatever. I came to the crib. You know what I'm saying? With my mom, she needed to get a dry out the house. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of raw. I kind of my bed had these hands. You know what I'm saying? Got the joint out, and then I'm saying, mom told me to get the joint out, so I got the joint out or whatever. Then so I'm dragging the joint out. Do I gotta do whatever? Getting the joint out. I get outside, and I know they ask you to dump stuff like that in the dumpster. You know what I'm saying? So I throw it in the dumpster. As I throw it in the dumpster, some must have sliced my arm, bro. I made a blade or something. I don't know what sliced my arm, fool. But my arm was dangling, bro. My arm was really dangling. My arm was like this, bro. Bleeding everywhere. I severed an artery. I tore ligaments in my wrist, bro. My wrist was fucked up. Excuse my French. My wrist was fucked up, bro. Like that joint was done, bro. Excuse my French. I'm saying, Lord, please forgive me. But yeah, bro, my wrist is messed up, fool. Like my was bleeding everywhere. I ran in the house. My mom, friend, she said, "What the hell going on? Why is all this blood? What the hell going on?" We had to call 911, bro. Like, I was just frantic, bro. I was like, bro, it won't stop. Like it just wouldn't stop bleeding, bro. So I called 911. My mom put a towel over my wrist. Bro, I said I was bleeding insanely, bro. Like I said, I might have lost like gallons of blood, bro. I lost a ton of blood, fool. Like, bro, I should have died. Like, I lost so much blood, bro. Like, I was bleeding so quick, the towel would get flooded of blood, bro. We had to take the towel off, put another towel on, bro. It was like, you know what I'm saying? So, shout out my man Tevin, man. My boy Tevin from high school, from Friendship Collegiate. You know what I mean? Shout out my boy Tevin. I don't like putting other people's names in these type of story times. You know, YouTube's ain't supposed to be doing that, but shout out my boy Tevin, man. Tevin saved my life. You know what I'm saying? My boy saved my life, bro. So I walked out the crib. Well, I didn't walk out the crib. I got put on the stretcher. I see all my neighbors, bro. All my neighbors from my neighborhood. They was crying, dog. They was worried about me. That's probably the first time I ever got love from the hood, bro. Like niggas around it didn't like me, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, get well, bro. Get healed soon. Get healed soon. Um, I was just thinking, like, I'm gonna die tonight, bro. Like, I'm not gonna wake back up again, fool. I'm not gonna wake back up. So, they put me in the emergency room. My mom, they put me in the ambulance. My mom with me the entire time, and I remember going to Washington Hospital Center. So they took me to Washington Hospital Center. They take me in for emergency surgery. It's an emergency. You know what I'm saying? It's life or death at this point. So, take me in there, bro. I got some loose tissue around my wrist. So they start cutting the loose tissue. Dog, that's the most painful shit I ever felt in my life, dog. Bro, I cried immediately. It hurt so much. I was before in the building. So they cut the loose tissue. They take me in. They take me in for the emergency surgery. I'm woke for about 20, 30 minutes of it, I want to say. Eventually I get put to sleep. You know what I'm saying? And they get to work and they do what they gotta do. So I wake up, I'm out of surgery. The first person that called me was my boss at my job. Shout out my boss, you know what I'm saying? He called me, checked up on me. He said, "You alright?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna be alright." Um, my mom, like, first person I saw was my mother. I mean, God rest her soul. First I saw was my mom, and she was so glad I was alright. Um, she was just happy I was alright, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the doctor told me, go ahead and put this splint on for about a week. You should be alright about a week or so. The ligament damage wasn't too serious. The artery has been repaired. Just be careful, you know what I'm saying? The stitches, they put like 25 stitches on my wrist, bro. This is the actual scar. I'll show you the actual scar right now. So it's the actual scar on my wrist right here, bro. So it's kind of hard to see, but I'll try to show you this way. So it goes from right here to right here. So it ends up right there, bro. It's kind of hard for you to see the jump. Damn, it's really hard for you to see this motherfucker. Yeah, from right there to right there, bro. So yeah, bro. This on hard. This is like a crazy ass scar, bro. This is a crazy scar, bro. So it goes from like right here to like right at the top of my wrist. So my whole wrist was split. I literally split. I literally slit my wrist. Like my whole wrist was split. So I didn't know what I was gonna do. I didn't know if I can hoop again. I didn't know if I could do my normal stuff with my wrist like ever again. You know what I'm saying? So I thought I'd be a one hand dude for real. So was in the hospital for a couple of days. Just chilling, whatever, recovering, and I had to go home the second day. A lot of people visited me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Lem, and his friend T at the time. They stopped by to see me. Of course, my cousin Ray came and saw me. A few family members came to see me. I was in good spirits, bro. Like I was just glad to be alive, honestly, bro. So um, I got out of the hospital. You know what I'm saying? They told me kind of take it easy, and they told me to go ahead and do a surgery follow up. At that time, I didn't have medical insurance, so um, I never did the follow up. They told me to split off about a week. Don't do nothing on it. Chill out. Like be light on it. Don't do too much. And of course, my stupid ass. I still wasn't following the protocol, bro. So I was trying to lift stuff heavy, and I was trying to do too much on it. A couple times, my stitches kind of unraveled a little bit, so I got bled a couple times. But yeah, bro. Like it's just like, yeah, bro. It is like emotional, bro, because I probably shouldn't even be here right now. Shout out to Bria in the building. So I get home. You know what I'm saying, July 3rd, I get home. I come home from the jump, and my boss called me and said, "Do you want to work tomorrow? You sure you good? It's 4th of July. Probably spend time with your family." I was like, "Nah, bro. I'm going to hang. I'm gonna go to work, bro. So I took my wand, went to my one arm ass to work. I remember like yesterday, it was like, Tony, oh my gosh, how your wrist? You good? Like, oh man, I should have died, bro. I'm just glad to be alive. You know what I'm saying? And everybody was like, yeah, bro, you good? You good? I was like, I'm alright, bro. So, my man told me, hey, just stay by the register, bro. Don't do no extra work today. You know what I'm saying? Don't overwork yourself. Chill out. I was like, alright, I get to work or whatever. And my man made a jump because we were getting tips at work. So he made up for tips for Tony, uh, as a way to for people to say thank you for me coming to work, even though I almost lost my life like 72 hours beforehand. So that was nice of them to do that for me in my job, man. I very appreciate them a lot for that. They was like, damn, man, like, damn, bro, like you went through it, like you good now. I said, man, I'm in step one of recovery. I still gotta wear the wrist. I still wear the splint for like a week. So I wore for about I say like 9 days. I took it off, and I tried to hoop on it one day. So I said like the day I took it off, I tried to go to the court. You know what I'm saying? I got to dribble. I got to dribble. I was all right. I could dribble. And I tried to shoot it. It just wasn't responding. So my mom told me, "Hey, you need to take it easy. You're doing too much." So eventually, I waited a couple more weeks. Got to hooping on the court again. But I was never the same. Like, I couldn't really guide my shot no more. It's certain stuff I just couldn't do anymore. Certain stuff I still really can do. You know what I'm saying? Never got to 100% for real. Like I feel like it's like 90. But sometimes some stuff I do it still hurt. You know what I'm saying? I still don't have the full range of motion. If I do like this, it still hurts sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So I still gotta pump the blood flow through it so and get it loose sometimes. So it just never was the same, bro. Like, so, but I think if I did the surgery follow up and the doctor, I probably been alright for real, for real. But I try to rush myself back. I felt I was like disabled. You know what I'm saying? I felt I didn't feel useful, so I was trying to make myself rush back. You know what I'm saying? And I had some setbacks. I had a couple times my stitches unraveled. Like my man got me up one day. My stitches started to unravel a little bit. I started bleeding. You know what I'm saying? A little bit on my wrist. I was kind of freaking out a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't freak out in front of them, of course. But I went back and said, "Oh shit, we fixed this shit, bro. Oh my gosh, bro, I'm like fucking died. Like what the fuck?" I was going nuts, bro. So eventually took the stitches out. You know what I'm saying? I said about a month later, I took them jumps out, and the scar was what it was. You know what I'm saying? So, but man, this is a lesson, bro. Like, um, just be grateful for life, bro. Every day is a blessing, and I want to give you guys a story time because I need to remind myself that um, to be grateful for life, bro. Because tomorrow might not come for you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro. Hey, bro, you heard about Sis Cutting's Ball? LOL. Yeah, I did. I saw that. I saw that on the Soul Illuminati channel. I won't react to it. I probably will still react to that eventually. I'm gonna get to it in about a couple of days. But yeah, bro. So after that, you know what I'm saying? After the surgery, I came out, talked to my boss on the phone, got out of the joint eventually. Um, start rehabbing it. I start rehabbing my wrist. So start doing exercise on it every day. I start dribbling a basketball here and there. Um, I say about 6 months after the injury, I started doing athletic stuff again. So I was able to play basketball on it. Um, I was able to do some stuff on it. You know what I'm saying? I was able to kind of work my way through things. Play football on it. All types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So uh, playing football was nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? I could still play football, get on the gridiron, still tackle and still catch passes, stuff like that. The problem was basketball, and at the time, that was one of my favorite sports, man. Football, for real, for real. I'm sorry, bro. It's all good, man. I'm grateful for life, bro. I'm not about to complain. Like, I tried to do a good deed for my mother, and I overdid it. It almost cost me my life. You know what I'm saying? just trying to push a dryer into the dumpster almost cost me my life, bro. So I just thank God it didn't cost me my life. You know what I'm saying? Because it could have. I don't know what exactly. I still don't know to this day what exactly slipped my wrist, but something had to slip my wrist. That's that jump. I probably will do a reaction video to that jump eventually. I gotta get to it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy, bro. When I think about this story, bro, and think about what could have happened. You know what I'm saying? If I did attack the situation head on. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just glad to be here, bro. I'm glad to be alive for bullshit. I might, as people pull back up to the channel, I might retell the story. But some other things that did happen. Shout out to two that's still in the building. Some other things that did happen while I was recovering. I had a couple of setbacks, like I said. So one day, I was trying to lift something that's kind of heavy, like 10, 15 pounds, and my wrist almost went out on me. You know what I'm saying? I was, and my doctor never cleared me to lift heavy stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just worked on it on my own, and I just trust my body. Like, all right, I can start lifting stuff, and I wasn't ready to lift stuff yet. And my job was like, yeah, bro, you gotta chill out. You're doing too much. I was like, nah, I'm good. Kind of like how Spencer on All American. If you watch All American, y'all probably know who Spencer James is on the show. He was trying to work with his shoulder injury after getting shot, and he was rushing himself back, trying to do too much, trying to catch passes with his teammates, run routes and things like that. And he wasn't supposed to be doing that shit yet. You know what I'm saying? But he was doing it anyway. So just kind of as a reminder. I just gotta be careful, bro, what you're doing with your body, bro, because you don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, so just saying another example. So one of my near death experiences, bro. I'm saying when I came out and even my sleep patterns haven't been the same since that surgery. I never want to go under the knife. I got a call. I'm gonna take it real quick. I think it's my father. So, what's up, pops?
Hey man, what's up?
Not much, Dad. How you doing?
I'm doing alright. How you doing, sir?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed for another day, pops. I ain't complaining. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. In a couple of minutes, Corey. I had to get out that damn snow. How's the weather down there?
We got about 3 inches of snow. Ain't nothing crazy for real. About 3 or 4 inches. Nothing insane.
Oh, yeah, we supposed to get like about 12 to 18 inches. So I just went ahead and came to work, camp out one of these rooms up here.
Damn.
So I got to worry about driving in tomorrow morning, digging it out. So.
Oh yeah, hell no. Nah. Camp it out there, huh? Ducking out there tonight. Whew. Pop, I feel you. I'd have called out. I was to the hell with that. But hey, I commend you, Dad. I wouldn't did it.
Yeah, I looked outside. I said, "Damn, where the car is at?" It was just me and another car. I said, "Damn." I said, "Oh Lord, they must have called a snow emergency." So when they call snow emergency, because Orange Street is a snow emergency route, you gotta get your car off the street, or they tore it away. So I said, "Oh damn, everybody else can move." So I guess I put the news on and said, "Yeah, snow emergency." So I went ahead, got out there, got the car ready, got my clothes packed up, so I'm going in because I have to walk down to the parking garage, drive down on emergency when I got to park on the parking garage. So I just instead of doing that, I just come on in here, maybe crash out here because it's supposed to snow all day tomorrow too.
Yeah, we gonna get it. We gonna snow it. I think when everybody's said done for us, we want like 48 inches of snow. Low key.
Oh, yeah,
but yeah, speaking of things, I'm actually live on my other YouTube channel. I was giving my story time about I cut my wrist.
Cut your wrist.
Remember?
Yeah, when you moving that damn.
When I moving the dry out the house? Yeah. I'm giving that story now. I'm giving my subscribers that story right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What scared the hell out you, bro?
Scared the crap out of me too. I was petrified. I ain't gonna get out of that thing, man.
You looked a little pale, but you kept your composure pretty good.
Yeah, I know, right? I was, I stayed conscious the entire time. Yeah, when they put the tourniquet on, I was like, oh my gosh. I said, oh my gosh. I said, I can't feel my arm. I'm gonna be paralyzed. What the hell is going on? Deep inside, I was going nuts. I was like, am I gonna live through this? Am I gonna be a one-armed man the rest of my life? What in the hell is about to happen? I was like, I just thank God I still got my arm. Oh my gosh, Pop. Yeah. I was petrified, boy. I was petrified, Pops. God.
You ready for the Super Bowl?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How about you, Dad? I told you, man. I'm going with my homeboy, man. Shot a two-bit chat in the building. But yeah, I'm going with my homeboy, man. I already told you that, Pop. My homeboy, man. My homeboy.
I gotta go with my boy, man. I hope he beat him to death, too. I hope he do. But we shall see. I think it's going to be a good game.
I agree with that.
I just hope he come out a winner. So what time we gonna start that thing?
We'll probably start everything like 4:35. So, probably 4:30, 5 o'clock. Probably about like 8 to 10 people over. You know, try to keep it a COVID protocol. I ain't trying to 20 people over there.
Okay.
And that includes who lives here. So I'm saying, but you and everyone else that live here, that's like 5 people right there, and like 3 or 4 more people. That's about it. I ain't trying to big turnout. It's doing too much. So yeah, so it's gonna be fun though. We're gonna order a bunch of pizza. Had a cake. You know what I'm saying? Probably some wings, fries, something like that. Finger food where I can eat. Everybody can not have no complaints about. Go from there.
Yeah, we do some finger food. Sound good. I better cut the cake for every time. Wait, so legit, man. I wanted to call, see how you doing.
I appreciate that, Dad. Appreciate that. I mean, this phone call will be on the live stream. I'm just letting you know now. So I mean, I put a call-in feature on it anyway. So I'm gonna take the call I'm on it anyway. So it's cool.
Okay.
So I love you, Dad. Appreciate you calling. Appreciate you, Pop.
I'll see you Sunday. All right?
I'll see you Sunday. Yes, sir.
Okay, baby. Have a good one. Love you.
Love you, Pops. All right, bye. Bye-bye. Shout out my dad calling in. Very appreciate my dad for calling in. No, so just chopped up with my pops. So yeah, this is a reaction to the story. You see it right there. So I forgot to mention during the story, they did like put a tourniquet on my arm. So the tourniquet went from like my elbow area to my shoulder, and it basically freezes your blood flow from your arm. So that allows you to not bleed out, which that basically what it was, because I was bleeding insanely fast. Like I was just bleeding a ton of blood. Like, dog, I don't know how I stayed conscious, bro. Like I don't know how the hell I stayed conscious the entire time, bro. That's just God. It's just God, bro. Cause God dang it, I was gonna be dead, bro. Like, if you saw how much I was bleeding, bro, that shit was sick. I was just freaking out deep inside, bro. Like my dad said, I kept my composure. I don't remember keeping my composure that well. Like deep inside, bro, I was going nuts. I didn't know what to do. But like once I got to the hospital, they took the tourniquet off eventually, and I just got to working on my arm. And they fixed the artery. The ligaments healed on their own. They didn't have to repair the ligament because it was like a small tear in the ligament. But like I said, like 4 to 5 months after I was able to start doing athletic stuff, so I was able to hoop and stuff like that. Another thing that happened during that time, I wasn't exercising enough. My diet was horrible. It's still bad, but it was really bad then. Like I was kind of in a state of sadness. Kind of another thing that happened at that point. My house got broken into, kind of like a month before that happened. So my house got broken into the month before, like mid-June. And then I slipped my wrist. 2 weeks later. And I kind of was in the house. I was in the house. I was kind of sad. I was kind of mad at myself. I felt kind of defeated. Outside of work, bro, like I wasn't doing what I needed to do. You know what I'm saying? As a man to um, keep myself healthy. So I gained a bunch of weight. I still can't get it off. Got some of it off. You know what I'm saying? I want to say I was at 175 before the surgery. And then afterwards, I kind of blew up um, to like 205, I think. Super chat, catching growth said healed okay, all good now. So yeah, I'm good now, man. It's never 100%. I tore my ACL before too, and that never got to 100%. So once they go under the knife, you're never the same. Unless you Adrian Peterson or LaDainian Tomlinson, like you just superb athlete, you're never the same. Come from an average guy that just has some slightly above average athleticism, you're never the same. I'll be honest with you. I'm never the same. Hey, what's up, team? What's up, Team Gravely? What's up, bro? How you doing? Team Gravely in the building, man. Super chat in the building. So basically, like I said, this is a recap of the story. It happened July 1st of 2014. I was the age of 21 years old. I was coming home from work, and my mom needed me to take out a dryer. So trying to be Superman, I tried to take the dryer and put it in the dumpster. This is kind of a heavy dryer. I was able to get it in there though. Don't get me wrong. Wish I just never did that. I wish I just never did it. But I didn't have gloves on at the time, so must have like one of the dryer blades slit my wrist, and then I just started bleeding every freaking where. Literally blood everywhere, bro. Like I was just bleeding every freaking where. My wrist was dangling and shit. It was bad. Um, call 911. One of my high school friends was one of the EMS people that helped me get to the hospital quickly and basically started my recovery process for real because he put the tourniquet on my arm, started bleeding. I got to the emergency room. They cut all the loose tissue around my wrist so they can create like new tissue, new skin tissue. So they did the surgery right away. I went into emergency surgery. I had a lacerated artery and a torn ligament in my wrist. The surgery was successful, of course. My mom was there the entire time. I mean, God rest my mom's soul. She's no longer with us, but she was there for me for that time of need. Um, so get out the hospital. A couple of days later, I go to work the next day, and the people I worked at a college campus, so the kids at the school were so generous. Um, they did a tips for Tony situation where they tipped me for working to just kind of like a small donations for me going through what I went through and pushing through it. I just thank God I'm alive, bro. At the end of the day, I just thank the Lord I'm alive because I might not seen 25. I I'm about to turn 28 in 3 months. I probably wasn't supposed to be here, bro. Like anyone that went through that kind of injury, they probably would have bled out. It wasn't for first of all the Lord. It wasn't for my family and friends being there for me at a time of need. Wasn't for the EMS people. I've been dead, bro. My mom, excuse my friends, my mom didn't give a fuck about me. I've been dead. And my mom was so invested in me, bro, that she realized did everything possible to make sure she was okay. My mom had a heart condition too. So with my mom having congestive heart failure, that stress was huge on her. You know what I mean? And she could have died. I could have lost me and my mom that day. So I just thank God we pushed through it. Um, he gave us the intestinal fortitude to fight through it. And now we're here. Well, now I'm here. You know what I'm saying? She's up there. She's up there with the Lord, but I'm still here. So I am grateful. I'm just grateful, bro. Just grateful. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's the scar right here. You guys can actually see it, like right there. I can show you. Yeah, you guys can see the actual scar. That's where the scar came from. That's the scar right there. It gets all the way down here. So it's literally my whole wrist. So, yes, Tuber Chat. That's where it came from. Thank you, Kevin, for pulling up, man. I really appreciate you, man. Truly am, bro. Like I'm extremely blessed, bro. Like I've been through a lot, bro. I've had guns put in my face. You know what I'm saying? This happened to me too. I'm just blessed to still be here, fool. Like I'm trying not to get emotional. I'm trying not to, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just grateful, fool. Like I wasn't supposed to be here, bro. Wasn't. It's just, man, it's just hard. It's hard to talk about this kind of shit. It's hard, bro. But I had to talk about it, bro, because like I know eventually, like when I started vlogging and stuff like that, they might see the scar and they want to ask where it came from. So we want to tell you where it came from. You know what I'm saying? I was just doing a good deed for my mom, and it just went way left. Um, but the recovery process was hard. You know what I'm saying? It was just hard, bro. The recovery process was kind of hard. Um, overworked myself a couple times. I tried to be Superman. I let my pride get in the way instead of just being humble, and set me back a little bit. But the risk is close to 100% it's going to be. Thank God for that. I'm still able to kind of do the stuff I want to do. Um, Still catching one hand pass, shot to automatic victory, man. He's caught passes for me, you know what I'm saying? He's thrown me passes, you know what I'm saying, running routes, stuff like that. So I'm almost there, though. I'm pretty much there, you know what I'm saying? I tried to play some semi-pro football, not semi-pro, but like semi-pro flag. It didn't go well. Like I said, I was kind of rusty from the injury, to be honest. I got a slight knee issue too. So it's been something I've done since the injury. I hooped with my friends a few times, uh, but this story time is for y'all to get my story, but more important for me to finally like turn the page on it. You know what I mean? So this is therapy for me and you guys. So just be careful, man. Be careful what you do. Don't overwork your body. Let your body talk to you. Let your body explain how it's feeling. And yeah, bro. Like, cause like living with my mom, like I'm not saying like I was a man of the house, bro. So I had to put all the footwork in for the most part. You know what I'm saying? I had to help her with every single thing because I said she had a heart condition. So I had to do everything I could to assist her in any way I can. You know what I'm saying? My wife is fully healthy now, you know what I'm saying, right now. So it kind of takes a huge burden off of me. But I still have that manly quality. Like I still won't be that man in the household, you know what I mean? So I gotta take a step back and my pride gets in the way, bro. And with this situation, my pride got in the way. Like I was like, man, throw this damn dry in the damn dumpster. And I slipped my damn wrist doing I ain't put no stupid gloves on. Put some gloves on, probably been alright for real, for real. Probably still slid it, but it wouldn't been like living you learn, it will help us learn from the brother. Exactly. Like it's a lesson to be learned, bro. You gotta be more careful. Sometimes hard conversations therapeutic. Let me get it out, man. Yeah. It's just a good way to talk about something that happened to me that was kind of traumatic. I'll be honest. Sometimes like, but at the end of the day, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm still here. I'm grateful that my wrist is pretty much 100% for real, for real. I can still throw a football. I can still shoot a basketball. I can still hoop if I want to. I can still play football if I want to. Um, is it the same? Is it the same? Kind of not. It's not quite the same, but as close as I'm gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just grateful though, bro. I'm just grateful. You know what I'm saying? This will allow me to go ahead and when it gets warmer outside again, um, God willing, you know what I'm saying? If everything goes well with this all this bullshit that's going through this pandemic and all that, maybe I can just play sports way more this coming summer. I've been kind of hesitant, you know what I'm saying? Just because not because of this injury, just because the setbacks that it caused me. Like I was never the same player on the court or on the field after this. Before the injury, I felt so much more spry, so much more athletic. I was much more thinner. I felt a lot better before this injury. I'll be honest. I say about a year and a half after that, I gained a bunch of weight, and I don't feel the same. Does that make sense? Thanks, Super Chat. Appreciate you, man. So shout out to all the people that comment on the stream so far, man. Also, I do have a call-in number. My dad called in earlier, so if you guys want to call in, I would definitely take calls as well. If you guys want to call in and get your guys' perspective on the situation. Just and hopefully I get you guys' perspective on everything. Yeah. So the call-in number's in the chat. It should have me. It should have me commented that as well. Shout out to my dad for calling in as well, man. Very appreciate my pops for that. That was pretty dope of him to call in. I wasn't expecting him to call. He didn't know I was streaming anyway, but this is good to talk about my pops. But yeah, just yeah, man. If you ain't subscribed to Automatic Victory, go hit that subscribe button. Tuba Chat, know you in the building. Kevin, go hit that subscribe button for my boy. I very appreciate if you could. Really dope channel. He does the All American series reviews. He does pretty much everything. Sneaker content. It's a bunch of stuff. It's a bunch of stuff on there. Book reviews. It's a bunch of different stuff on there. So he talks about the pandemic. Everything. It's everything. Go subscribe. That's all I can really say. What's some lessons that I learned from this? Let's talk about that real quick. They be careful. First off, need to be careful. Secondly, don't overwork yourself. I still do that now to this day. I just feel like if you work hard up in the rest, nothing can stop you. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you gotta give your body a rest, and I don't do that enough. It's called stress to your body, and that's never good, right? So I kind of need this reminder not to overwork myself and just be more careful. Do things on a day-to-day basis. Um, Number 3, man. Don't take life for granted, y'all. Don't take life for granted, man. Every day is a blessing. And I had to kind of learn that the hard way sometimes. And sometimes I wake up kind of with an attitude, and irritated or whatever. Woke up irritated this morning. You know what I'm saying? I had some things that kind of pissed me off this morning, but as the day went along, I'm all right now. So I'm just grateful for another day. I'm just grateful, bro. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that pretty much does it here for this story time. I'll be going to answer questions about what happened, like when it comes to recovering from an injury like this. What some things I'll set you back? Any question you may have about the situation, I definitely would answer them because this is kind of a weird situation. You know what I'm saying? You lacerate an artery in your wrist. That's very, very uncommon for a non-suicide. So, yeah. And this scar ain't going nowhere, unfortunately. She never got the damn scar. But, things happen. So. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. People reacted to the story in my DM, so appreciate everybody that DM me about the story as well. Please share this, whoever is here. Please share this with your friends and family, man, so they can get a glimpse into my life a little bit. This is what this channel's about. It's a life of tone. So I talk about my life, things I'm going through, um, discussion videos, things like that. Not everything's going to be super, super, super friendly. But yeah, like I said, this is a tough story, man. It's a tough story to tell. Very, very tough story to tell you guys. But hey, it's life of tone. Not everything's going to be super party going and super lit and super wild. Like I got those stories too. There's gonna be a lot more stories like that than this. But yeah, I gotta tell you some things like this. You know what I'm saying? Because um, it's therapeutic for me. It allows me to move forward. And also, it gives you a glimpse to my life and understand that we all have ups and downs. And we all have things that we go through, but you always can bounce back from it. You always get stronger from it. So shout out to the Ford in the building. Very appreciate y'all. Um, thank y'all, man. I just thank y'all for watching. Very appreciate y'all a ton. And next story time will be a lot more fun. I think the next story time is this week, actually. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and let's check when the next story time is before I get out of here. I don't want to be wrong here. Next story time on this channel is actually Wednesday. Wednesday at 7:30. I have a wild one for y'all. It's gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be a fun one. Anisha L is in the building. Oh, hey, what's up, Anisha? What's up, sis? How you doing, girl? Um, Shout out to the Super Chat family, man. Very appreciate y'all a ton, yo. It's dope to meet most of you guys. You guys support my channel, support my channels a ton. I'm sorry I haven't been active on this one as much as I want to be. Got a lot of stuff on the way though. A lot of stuff on the way. Protect Sports is going to be crazy this month coming up. February is a crazy month for your boy. I got a lot of content for both channels this month. Got a lot of content to do. So it's going to be fun. It's going to definitely be enjoyable. Got a vlog on the way too. I'm going to edit that tonight and probably put it out sometime this week. I'm gonna give Anisha a quick rundown of what happened to me on this fateful day or fateful evening. Um, yeah, so I'm going to keep. So it happened July 1st of 2014. I was 21. I came home from work and my mom needed to move a dryer out of our apartment. Get the dryer out, and it has like a sign that says put in the dumpster. I have gloves on at the time, so I threw in the dumpster without gloves on, and one of the blades slipped my wrist. So I'm bleeding everywhere. I lacerated an artery. I'm bleeding everywhere. It's just bad. It's disgusting. It's not good news at all. I get put on a stretcher, go to an ambulance. They put a tourniquet on my arm that basically freezes your arm blood flow from going to your arm to stop the bleeding. I get to the hospital. They kind of cut the loose tissue around my wrist. It was just disgusting, and it hurt like a bitch. I get put into the damn surgery room because it's emergency surgery. I need to go into surgery immediately, or I'm probably gonna die. Getting there, they put me to sleep. But I got a little glimpse of the beginning of the surgery. I get out of surgery. My boss called me from my job to check up on me. That's the first person that called me. The person I woke up to was my mom. My mom was there for me the entire every step of the way to make sure I was okay. I stayed in the hospital for a couple of days. My mom left and she was like, "You'll be okay, son." Went home for a couple of days. I was in the hospital for about 2 days. Most of my friends and family came and visited me during that time and make sure I was all right. The ones that knew it happened, that is. Yeah, I got out of the hospital. I went to work the next day. I was working at a college campus at the time. Shout out to George Washington University. I was working there at the time, and they did a they did a tips for Tony thing for me. So I get tips. I was getting tips on my job at the time. So, but they did it dedicated to me for that day, for me coming into work, even though I was going through, and I had a tough 72-hour ordeal. But I still came to work anyway. Just for my resiliency that I showed them, they reciprocated that for me. So that day was just dedicated to me. It was 4th of July. And I had a good day, even though I was going through. I get the splint taken off from my wrist about 9 days after the surgery. I tried to overwork myself too much. I was trying to hoop on it. I was trying to just do too much on it. I felt a lot of discomfort. I rushed myself back basically. And I had some setbacks. I had a lot of pain and a lot of tough things I was going through. But eventually I got out to 100% health, and now I'm here. So I just all glory to God first. Shout out to my mom for being there for me the entire time. Shout out to people from the EMS that got me the emergency surgery I needed to actually recover from this situation and not actually die from it. Just shout out to everybody, man. Just shout out to everybody that helped me out during that time. So very appreciative of the time. I'm still here listening in the background, bro. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. So I just want to give you guys a quick rundown of the story once again, so people would know where I was coming from. A lot of content on the channel on the way, a lot more funnier stories on the way, but I did want to get this one out because it was kind of one that was on my mind, and I think it's one that's kind of crazy, but in a different manner. And I kind of just want to get this one out for y'all. I'm just glad I had support. Another kind of like nugget. One of the EMS people was one of my high school buddies, my boy Tevin, man. Tevin, if you're watching this, man, I thank you a ton, bro. Like what you did for me that night, meant a ton. Meant a ton. I truly thank you. I'm eternally grateful for you, bro. And you did a great job that night, as well as your other EMS teammates helping me out and making sure I lived. So thank you for that. So that was the only time I got into a stretcher. Besides my ACL tear, but even then I never went on the stretcher. I was able to walk to the basically I would walk into the car, get to the hospital, and he did the surgery. So I never got on a stretcher before this or after this. Thank goodness. Just reply to a quick text my fault, y'all. Just send this link real quick. My fault, y'all. Yeah. I'm glad I'm good, yo. Are you keeping this live up? Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. It's about the hour mark. I just want a couple people to call in. Actually, I'm gonna give you guys a call in number actually, so you guys can. Some people that might actually like knew me intimately at the time could have gave you the story. Could actually give you guys the story, or react to the story. That's what I really want this to be about. I wanted to tell you guys the story for people to react to it and let me know their thoughts about it. It's crazy, but I got another crazy story time for y'all coming up too. This is gonna be another interesting one as well. This one's a little more emotional for me, like I said, because it's a near-death experience. I was like, the blood I was bleeding was ridiculous. Like, I didn't think I was gonna live. I'll be honest. I thought I was gonna be a 21-year-old was gonna be dead, honestly. But God helped me push through. So I'm grateful. I'm just blessed, bro. And even bro, like I'm just grateful, bro. I'm just grateful. That's the most I can definitely say. I'm eternally grateful for everything. So, like I said, if you guys want to call in and let me know. Let's see any more questions. I think. All right, so I think I'm probably gonna wrap it up here because I haven't got any more questions about the surgery, the injury, all that stuff. I guess I can tell you how it feels now. It's pretty much 100%, like I said. The range of motion is pretty much fine, as you can see. I can stretch it like far as this. Ooh. You stretch as far as like this. My forearm kind of like stretched out a little bit, but as you see, I still got my gun. You know what I'm saying? Still there. I need to get that thing back up, but Yeah. So this thing is pretty pretty much good now. So I can still sing a football if I need to. I can still do some things. So I'm blessed. Thanks, Anisha. Appreciate you, sis. So I want to thank you guys for watching once again, man. I very appreciate it a ton. Like, comment, subscribe if you guys are new, man. Turn on post notifications. Always catch my live video, man, or live stream. But I put God first to stay safe for this COVID-19. Ultimately, you put that bag. You want that bag. You put that work in for it, though, man. Come join the live gang, gang. Go hit that subscribe button. It's been a crazy story time on here, but I'm gonna go wrap it up here. I'll be back on Wednesday with another story time live stream. This one's gonna be fun. I'll probably have some of my homies on here too, man, so they can get y'all perspective on the story too. So it's gonna be an interesting one. Take it easy, y'all. Peace, love, and blessings.